Hi Leo, this is Kacee. I wanted to do a reading for you guys because as you know, we're in the Mercury retrograde of Pisces right now, which rules our emotions and our intuition. And this is going to be with us until March 28th. We also have a full moon in Libra on March 20th, and that rules our relationships. So I thought it would be a good idea to pull some tarot to get some clarity. Now, the full moon as well as the retrograde has their pros and their cons. One of the things that they do have that's similar is that they bring up things from the past that we have to deal with. And this gives us an opportunity to use our time wisely to get through these particular obstacles or blocks so that we can put them to rest and put them in the past so they don't come up to us again, and the universe asks us and gives us another chance to put some closure to it. As this is a general reading, I'm hoping that you take the messages that are here and apply it to your situation however it may fit. Now, your first energy card here is Woman Holding a Heart, and that's your incoming energy. Okay, Leo, those are too many, so we're going to shuffle these again. Now, the Woman Holding a Heart is a Cups card. This is also a Pisces card, so keep that in mind as we go through here. This is a message. This is someone that's very secure in their emotions. They know who they are. They know where they want to be. They are giving love. They are receiving love. They're feeling the joy. This is someone that is putting everything on the line. There are no secrets at this point. They're coming to you, or you have the energy of having an open heart and ready to embrace the joy and the love that's around you. So that's a beautiful card for you, Leo, because this is a very strong card in regards to emotions, very stable. And you also have the Thinking Woman. Now, please don't put gender in this, as they are tarot cards, so this could be male or female. However, this is a softer energy. The Thinking Woman is thinking about the future, doing the research, figuring out which path that we need to take, what's our next step. So if you have a person in your life right now that you hold very dear and you want to take it to the next level, these are the energies that you'll be working with as well. Now, I'm going to pull a card here to see what kind of energy that Mercury retrograde in Pisces is bringing in for you. Oh, that's too many. Sorry, Leo. I'm going to shuffle these too. Seems like you have like all these cards popping out, so I want to make sure I get the right one for the message. You have a lot of like lovely energy. It's like popping everywhere. And then we have Sacrifice, and that is the card for Mercury retrograde. Now, this particular Sacrifice card, I love this card because if you look at this card itself, it has the rainbows coming from the clouds, there's flowers behind her. It's like she is sacrificing something that no longer serves her so that she can release that negative energy and bring in the positive and beautiful energies that are waiting to come in. As we release things that don't serve us, that's where we have the options of seeing the new blessings. If we keep carrying around things that don't serve us anymore and hold us back and keep us in a lower vibration, the new energies can't come and fill its space with brand new blessings for you. All right, Leo, this card is going to be for the Libra energy coming in. And look, it's your card here, Strength. So the Libra message is you are going to have to be very strong and think very clearly and be the Leo that you are and know where you want to be. You're doing all this wonderful work. You're taking all this stuff and you're analyzing it and you're dissecting it and you're putting it in its proper place and you're letting go of things that no longer work for you, that have hurt you in the past, so that you can have an open heart. You can be that clean slate. You can be an open book and not worry about being judged. That is something that you can let go of. And it's going to take strength in order for you to be able to, let people in on the things that you've been through, the challenges that you've had. And you build on that strength so that you are a stronger person in the end. That is a beautiful message right there. Now we're going to have some challenge cards for you. So the first one I'm going to do is your mental challenges that you're dealing with while we're going through a full moon in a retrograde at the same time. And we have, oh, heartache and loss. Well, that makes complete sense right there. Because, like I said, you are going to put the words to that heartache and loss. You are going to put a voice to that. You're going to not make it a secret anymore. It's going to be something that you can let go of. And that's a mental challenge that you're going to be going through. The heartache and losses, it's already been healed to a certain extent, but at this point that you're replaying it over and over in your head, and that's something that has to be let go of so you can move forward and embrace all the love that's coming to you. And that will take strength, because that's kind of opening a door that you had locked for a while. So when you open that door, a lot of emotions are going to come in, but once you put those emotions to words, you'll be able to work through it. Here we're going to have your physical challenges. And we have recognition and reward. This here is telling me, Leo, that once you go through this release of the heartache and loss, people are going to recognize you. They're going to see your shine. They're going to see you be lighter and brighter and more open. If you notice, it's also 2, 3 cards right here. And the 3s are all about expansion and completion and success. So letting it go is going to be very successful for you. It's going to allow you to, like I said, release the negative energies that have been holding on and open up to newer and more beautiful things to come in for this Mercury retrograde and full moon. Now, your emotion card comes up as choose wisely. Now, I believe this has to do with be careful who you confide in. The person that you are going to open up to about your inner demons or your heartache and loss or things that you've been bringing around with you in that negative energy, they're not going to judge you. This person loves you. This person has your back. This is your confidant. This is someone that has been with you long enough to know who you are and love you for who you are. So anything that you say at this point, they're going to completely understand why you've been holding back from them or why you haven't mentioned that particular situation and or loss in the past. And now you're ready to open up to them. Now we're going to pull a card that's going to be your message from Spirit. This is a beautiful reading, Leo, because this is allowing you to release things. Oh, look, we have partnerships and alliances. Yes, so again, this person really is in your corner. They believe in you. They know of all the wonderful things you have done, all the wonderful things that are going to be coming to you. They see your spirit. They see how hard you have worked, and they're there for you. They're there to give you a helping hand. They're there to have your back. There's not going to be any judgment in this. There's going to be more understanding and acceptance than judgment. This is someone that wants to work with you. So you pick that person or those people that will support you in this healing process. Now I'm going to pull some tarot for you, Leo. And we have the 3 of Cups in reverse, as well as the 3 of Coins. So if you take note, we have 2 sets of 3s here and 2 sets of 3s here. This is like screaming at you right now about expansion and your success in completing this particular mission so that you do not have to go through this again. So whatever it is that you need to release and confide into someone, please do so. Please do it with the right person, of course. But the 3 of Cups in reverse is usually where there's been too many people involved in this situation. This is somewhere where teamwork, which is indicated with the 3 of Coins, is going to be needed, which is represented with your partnerships and alliances. So as you had been disappointed because of a situation that had to do with other people that you were not in control of, which caused the heartache and the loss, you now are able to work together with someone else to put that in the past and to have a brand new future. This is something that is going to be very stable for you. It is going to be something that you can rely on it's a lot of collaboration with this person. So this is something that is very important to embrace. Again, with the woman holding the heart, the message of true love, of no strings attached, unconditional love. And you've been thinking about it, talking to this person. You've been thinking about confiding in them and releasing and sacrificing some of the things and thoughts that you've been hanging on to. We have 2 clarifying cards for you today, Leo, and we have the 7 of Cups as well as the Knight of Swords. So when we have the 7 of Cups on the 3 of Cups in reverse, the 7 is telling us that there's some illusion and wishful thinking, but there's also choices. And it's also using your imagination. So as you see all these beautiful things with the cups, and you move forward to this next venture and you raise your vibration, all these beautiful messages are going to come in, and you're going to be able to transform, and you're going to be able to manifest the things that you want, because you're letting go of the things that didn't work for you or have been holding you back with your heartache and your loss. Now, the Knight of Swords is telling me that there is some action coming up, a lot of communication. This is something that, it might be a little hasty, so take your time. Don't rush into this. Teamwork in building a life or building a career or building something with someone else takes time, so don't rush into it. This is something that you should take your time with and be very balanced with. But this is a beautiful message. This is something that you're going to be able to release and let go of, so that you can get these 7 of Cups blessings to you. Okay, well. Okay. So I wanted to pull an angel message, and 3 of the cards stuck on the table, so we're going to take them. We have children, expect a miracle, and sobriety. So the angels are telling you right now that you need to get back to that childlike wonder of before you got hurt. Release maybe some issues from your childhood that have been blocking you for a relationship in the here and the now. Go back to where you were the innocent person, and kind of like go back to where you were before someone stole your joy and put out your light. This is where you have a rebirth as we're going through the retrograde. This is where you can stand tall and knowing that you did the work, and that you can be free now of anything that has happened in the past. Expect a miracle with Archangel Raphael. If you notice, they're all 3 Raphael cards. Archangel Raphael in the expect a miracle is where they're going to intervene, and they're going to give you the healing energies that you need to get over this heartache and loss. And this is where you're going to be restored. Now, where you have sobriety, that's where you're only going to take in things that serve you. This is where you're going to feed your mind, body, and spirit with things that are going to rejuvenate your soul, rejuvenate your mind. You're going to be very clear thinking. You're going to hear spirit's messages. You're going to see the synchronicities, so you know you're on the right path. This is going to help you identify who this person is that you are going to confide in, that is going to help you release and sacrifice those things that no longer serve you. This is a beautiful message, Leo. This is really all about letting go of things that have hurt you, so you can move on and have an open heart in a new adventure, in a new relationship. And this will build your strength. You also need strength as you go through it, but this will actually bring you back to where you were feeling young and you were feeling happy about all these new things, and you weren't worried and stressed. You will be looking forward to the future because you release this heartache and loss which no longer serves you at this time. Leo, thank you so much for letting me read for you today. I hope that this message helps as you go through all the different energies with the full moon and the Mercury retrograde. Please like and subscribe because I would love to have you back. Take care.